I want to show you a brand new tool we built for real estate agents. We call it the Instant CMA Tool. It gives homeowners an instant valuation, kind of like a Zestimate, but it also turns every address entered into a potential seller lead for you. My name is Levi Jones. I'm the founder and head coach at Guerrilla Realty, and we build cool tools and develop marketing playbooks for real estate agents to generate new business. Well, we actually build them for our own real estate business, and then we share them with agents. And with this Instant CMA Tool, whether the homeowner opts in for a professional valuation or not, you still get the lead. In this video, I'll show you why instant valuations attract so many sellers, how the tool works, and a few smart ways you can use it to start generating listing opportunities immediately. We recently did a private 1-hour live training on one of the ways we use to generate listings with this new tool. We include the full step-by-step scripts and everything you need to execute it on your own. All you have to do is like this video, share it with another agent, and then comment shared below. I'll send you a private link to the full resource. Look, instant valuations are never perfectly accurate. For starters, most of them are based on an outdated, unscientific method, and they also can't see upgrades, condition, or what's happening on your street. But here's the magic. Sellers love them anyways. People want quick answers, and that curiosity is what pulls them into your funnel. And that's why instant CMAs are such powerful lead magnets. Quick review of the traditional CMA. And we've talked about this before, but here's what it looks like. You draw a circle around your subject property. And again, this probably sounds familiar to you because this is the way that most agents have been taught to do a CMA. I'll tell you why it matters for this as well. But then you locate 3 to 4 close comps within that circle. If you're really thorough, you might also locate 3 or 4 active comps, and then you throw out any you don't like. And this is inherently why this methodology is not accurate. In fact, this is what appraisers use. They're the gold standard for quote unquote accuracy when it comes to real estate, but they're unscientific. And how do you know it's unscientific? Because somehow through their process that's been standardized, they can magically arrive at the purchase price, the agreed upon purchase price on our contracts 99% of the time, unless it's just way out of bounds. And so you know it's unscientific because they can basically manipulate it however they need to arrive at that purchase price. Of course, as agents, we'll, of course, apply weird voodoo for millage, finishes, a pool, whatever. And then, boom, we have an unreliable valuation. And this is the way that real estate agents have been taught to do it for decades and decades. We have a whole new valuation method called our bulletproof CMA that is actually statistically way more accurate. But if you're wondering, okay, Levi, how does this apply to now? Because the Zillows, the Redfins of the world, they're getting an instant, they're satisfying that instant gratification that customers want. And you may be frustrated as a real estate agent, but the truth is, for most real estate agents, they're not providing a valuation that's much better than the Zestimate. So this is a screenshot from our Instant CMA tool, and I'll go into it in just a moment. But we basically take and give an instant valuation. In other words, we satisfy that gratification, but then we say, hey, this isn't the best way to get a professional property valuation. And we ask them for additional information. I'll show you exactly how that works and why it works here next. All right, so let me show you how the Instant CMA page works. This is the landing page, and it's going to be branded and has a color scheme according to the company that you're with. I'm with EXP, but you don't have to be if you're with KW or Century 21 or even a boutique brand. You can actually upload your logo, choose your color scheme, etc., and it'll be branded according to what you choose. So, of course, it's going to be seamless with any other marketing that you do. And it asks the customer, what's my property worth? Enter any property address for an instant home valuation report. I'm just going to put in an address for property here in Fayetteville. And it's going to take a minute. Basically, it scours the internet for where this property is available online. And this is on-market or off-market properties. It's going to find a quick valuation. And it can take a minute or two because it's going to basically go in and scrape. Now, here's the magic of the Instant CMA tool. As soon as they put in that address, they're captured. They're a lead, whether or not they continue on to anything else. And so just by offering that instant valuation, which we're going to provide, you're going to ultimately capture the customer. All right. So after running for just a moment, it's going to ask the customer, hey, is this the right property? They can enter the details manually, or they can just click yes, get my instant valuation. And most customers are going to click this button. Again, we've been running this for quite a while now, but it's then going to give an estimate based on the available data that's out there. And it's going to look at some of the public instant valuation sites like Redfin, Zillow, Trulia, et cetera. And then it's going to tell them, hey, this estimate is inherently unreliable. Pinpoint your true value with a free, accurate property valuation. And it's going to push them to actually get or request an accurate property valuation. Now, some people are going to say, yeah, I got what I wanted, great. And they're going to leave this page and they're not going to come back. Others, and when they leave that page, by the way, we've already captured their lead just by virtue of the fact that they have put in their address. We have an excellent skip tracing system that's going to grab their contact information and send it to you as a lead anyways. We know that if they're interested in their property valuation, then they're a great seller lead. Some people are going to take it a step further. In other words, qualify themselves an additional step, and they're going to go in and either click how quickly can I sell my home or accurate property valuation for free. And in this case, or in either case, it's going to collect additional details that are then going to be sent on to you as a real estate agent. Again, choice between two yeses. No matter what they choose here, they've been captured. We have their name and phone number of someone who's likely to buy or sell statistically in the next 70 to 100 days. That is powerful information. There are virtually unlimited ways to use this tool to generate seller leads. And you're probably thinking of some right now, even as you see how it works. I'm going to help you out and show you 3 easy ways you could begin to use the Instant CMA tool to generate listings right now. First, very easy, very cheap option to begin using this Instant CMA tool is with business cards. Most agents generate absolutely nothing from their business cards because people don't want to call real estate agents. So even if you're handing those things out like crazy, you're going to the state fair, passing them out to anybody and everybody, nobody calls a real estate agent these days. In fact, most people don't even save business cards anymore because we have all the phone numbers we want and or need in our phone. However, if you can have a compelling call to action on your business card, and this is my business card, front and back, very simple, very clean, classy looking. All I have is a very simple QR code to that Instant CMA page with a call to action. Hey, what's my home worth? Very simple, very easy to implement. And like I said, it's cheap. You can get 1,000 cards for like $30 or something, printed up at a local sign shop. Second option is something we call our lead surfacing playbook. And the lead surfacing playbook operates on the premise and the statistical reality that 1% of your sphere of your close friends and family are moving at any given time. It's just a statistical reality, but you don't know who they are. And so we've built a playbook around sending one email and one text message to that list of homeowners in particular. And that list, we're going to then send the Instant CMA link. In other words, we want to find out who wants their home valued. In other words, who are the sellers? Who are the people that are likely moving amongst my list? We do this once every 6 months. Again, that's option number 2. It's very simple, very easy to implement right away to your immediate sphere of influence, and you can immediately suss out who that 1% is. All right. Option number 3 is our X forecast strategy. Now, we've done a whole video on it recently. I'll link to it above, but the X forecast strategy, we're going to go in and dig deep into the local numbers, and then we're going to share this on social media, and we're going to go live. And when we do, we're going to give people the opportunity to get the instant valuation. So we're going to give them, first of all, we're going to give them valuable information about their market, stuff that they're actually interested in. And then we're going to tie it back to, hey, you might want to know what your home is worth right now because now is a good time to buy and you talk through the days on market, you talk through the pricing trends, et cetera. on the X Forecast. We do this once a month, not only so that we can become a better agent and know our numbers, but so that we can ultimately generate CMA requests. And again, if you make this part of your regular routine, you're going to have CMA requests, listing leads, aka listing leads, come in regularly. We've been using a standard CMA capture page to generate seller leads for some time now. But when we built this, our leads went bananas, over 3.5x. And most of our agent tools are free, and we rarely even talk about our Pipeline Pro Tools product on this channel. But I'm going to go shameless for a minute if you'll allow me. If you want access to the new Instant CMA tool that I just showed you, it comes as part of our full marketing engine, complete with full playbooks, step-by-steps on all 3 strategies I just shared. I'll drop a link below to check it out. In the meantime, remember that we did a full hour-long training earlier this month on our favorite way to generate listings with this tool. We include everything you need to execute it. All we ask is that you please like this video, share it with a friend, and then comment below that you did. I'll send a private link to that training ASAP. I appreciate you. We'll see you soon.